Okay, now what else I got to do? Oh yeah, almost done, almost ready. Wait. One thing I got to do actually is mute there. Talk again. Beautiful. All right, hold up. We're almost ready for you, bro. Hey, Kerry, what's good? How you doing? Welcome to today's stream, which was going to be something really actually so hectic and juicy that I need to share with you guys. But in the meantime, which I'll do later, we're going to have a stream with a guy named Michael, who I just was talking with in a comment section, discussing religion, discussing veganism. And he is ready to roll. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you there's not been a lot of back and forth with us, just a couple of things. And as you guys know, I'm really tired of comment section debates. They always get ugly. They always devolve. It's always our worst selves in there. It's not a way of really fully expressing yourself. It's time consuming. It's shit. So my homie has decided to join me here. I don't know the guy, but he seems like a really nice guy. We just had a little chat. And we'll go through some of the things, our beliefs, and just figure out where the hell our beliefs differ. Sound good? Sound good. Don't forget to tip if you support the stream. You legends, keep my camera rolling. And without further ado, here is Michael. Welcome, Michael.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure, bro. I appreciate you joining on a stream with me to discuss something that I think is very important. I think you think at least your views are very important too. So let's see where we agree. Let's see where we disagree.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you're willing to just, hey, let's jump on and have a conversation, because we were quickly devolving in the comment section, both passionate, and you seem like a cool guy. Seem like we can have a regular conversation and find some common ground. And hey, where we differ, let's just hope to seek understanding to see where we're coming from. And I think that goes a long way.
Indeed, brother. It's an important thing to do. The world is full of division, and the world is full of a lot of really bad ideas and a lot of really bad beliefs and conditioning. And some of them don't matter, and some of them matter a lot. And in my opinion, you know, like, just to cut straight to the chase, a lot of people use religion to justify acts of cruelty. I've got a lot of problems with religion, but just focusing on animal rights for now. Certain things like God gives dominion over the animals, and after sin, he said, well, okay, fine, eating some animals is fine, even though the Garden of Eden was supposed to be vegan. And either way, like, just to go above all of that, and actually to really go to the foundation of it, I think it's absolutely insane. And I don't mean any offense. I'm just giving you the purest version of my honesty, you know? So this is me, right? And I figure we'll get closer to the truth this way. So it's not a meaning. We're not trying to, say you're a dumb fuck or a piece of shit, or not at all. This is just my beliefs, right?
You already did that, so we're good. We got that out of the way.
No, just kidding. All right, cool. So anyway, my beliefs are that I think religion is like adults believing in fairy tales. I think that there's nowhere near sufficient evidence to justify claims such as virgin births and resurrections and talking snakes and worldwide flood and two of every animal, lots and lots and lots and lots of things. And there's a lot of things in these books that lead people to interpret it in a way that allows them to justify horrific violence. A lot of people don't care about animals or even understand who animals are, because they believe there's humans and there's animals, even though humans are animals. But these kind of religious teachings, that a lot of them are very inaccurate, scientifically, factually, lead people to believe there's a division. And what do we do when we think people are different and less than us? Well, white people enslaved black people, and Hitler holocausted Jews. And humans, most of you, justify enslaving and holocausting sentient beings of other species. So I think it's highly unethical. I think animal rights is a very obvious logical extension of human rights. And if you wouldn't do what we're doing to animals to humans, then because they are such similar beings in all the way that matters, it is an absolute atrocity to do it to them just based on they're different. They have 4 legs. They're not as evolved intelligently as us. Their language isn't as evolved as us. So that's where I sit on the subject. I think being vegan is the least everybody should do. I think especially good people like you, you're a good guy. I know you'd help someone if they were being hurt, but as soon as it's a cow, you're like, stab them in the throat. And I think that's a massive double standard. I think it's extremely hypocritical. I think it's the cause of the most suffering on earth by far. And I just think fundamentally it is absolutely delusional. So that's my opinion, bro. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that and being so straight up and honest. I appreciate that.
Cool.
You know, I didn't grow up in the church. I didn't grow up as a Christian. I thought Christians were crazy and weird myself. I was a thug growing up. I was crazy. I had an encounter in South Beach that changed my life. You know, I was going after everything the world promotes as valuable, and I was more miserable than I've ever been in my life. And the Spirit of God arrested me, and power of God hit me. I fell to the ground, unable to move for about 30 minutes with like electric love coursing through my body. My life has radically changed. And my life worldview began to evolve in that time. And I know you talk about all these, you go back to the beginning, the Bible, Noah, the flood. I think we could talk about all those things. It's such a long debate for a much longer conversation. We can get into the science of it. We can get into history. We can look at every religion or culture on the planet that believes in a worldwide flood. But from your perspective in valuing animals, so I know that's what we really want to talk about here, because that's your passion. When you look at the story of the flood, even God saved a lot more animals than he did humans. So I think God is into, animals and all that kind of a thing. Even from a Christian perspective, we should be into taking care of animals. But I just was curious because obviously my worldview comes from a Christian perspective, and you think that, the Christian perspective is delusional, everything else. What is the basis for your beliefs? Where do your beliefs come from? Is it just your own thought, or
it's
is there
preferences? It's personal preferences based on empathy, facts, and logic. It's what we can prove of the world. It's what we can observe in reality, what we can test again and prove over and over what is facts. So animals are sentient beings. We are sentient beings. A lot of the animals we're talking about are mammals, just like us. Heart, brain, emotions, feelings, pain, suffering, fear, eat, breathe, sleep, blood through their body. Just different people of other species, literally what they are. And we are evolved definitely in more ways, because our sophisticated voice box gave us the ability to create a sophisticated language, and with that we build on knowledge, and here we are. But that is irrelevant of whether it is okay to enslave and slaughter other species just because they don't have that skill. So you
believe that humans and animals are equal?
I believe that we're equal in the way that matters when it comes to should we enslave and slaughter them or not. I know we're not equal in every way. Dogs are maybe more loyal than us. Humans can create better technology. But in the way that actually matters when we're talking about, is it okay to enslave and slaughter them? Like, let me give you an example. There's a burning building, there's a dog I don't know, and there's you. I'm going to go save you, homie, because you're a human being, and I really relate to your experience exactly. And you're going to live a longer life, and you have more potential to do good for the world, and I have my preferences. But if it's a dog and Hitler, I'm going to go save the puppy, homie. I don't give a fuck about the other guy, because my preferences lead me to that conclusion. So it's not always that sometimes I do see different things, but the question is, because we agree with that, the question is, we're always against Holocausts, right? We're always against slavery and slaughter, but then something changes, and this is the part we really need to focus on. Something changes when the victims are cows. All right, so I want to know what is it must be very different about cows than humans that justifies such a horrific thing to take place. Why do we say this is the worst thing ever, you're going to jail for the rest of your life, versus yum, pass the bacon, this is fine, slaughter them, yeah, do it humanely, but just slash their throats. So there must be a big difference there. You can see the difference in treatment is absolutely couldn't be on further ends. And the beings, in my opinion, are extremely similar. Mammals feel pain, suffer, want to live, etc., etc. Sure, there's differences. They've got more stomachs. Okay, cool. They've got more black and white spots. Okay, cool. They have a brain. They're conscious beings. So how do you justify doing this to conscious beings just because they're different than us? I want to know what this particular characteristic of these animals is, where you're like, yeah, now it's fine to enslave and slaughter. No, it's not fine to enslave and slaughter humans. What about cows? Yeah, you can enslave and slaughter them. Why?
Yeah, great question. And I think that, well, one, from my perspective, we are different than animals. We're not the same as an animal.
That's what I said.
We are spiritual beings, and there is a hierarchy in terms of, how we are placed on this earth, the knowledge, which you acknowledge this, right? The knowledge that we have, how we're supposed to steward the earth. And I think there is an element of how we do treat the animals that is extremely important. I think that we've done a really poor job in stewarding the earth and taking care of the animal kingdom and creating symbiosis so everything flows together well.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
It's actually horrific. No, I disagree. Like, there's no flowing well. We have factory farms. 90% of animals comes from these places. It's one of the leading causes of animal environmental destruction. We kill 3 trillion earthlings every year.
We're not doing a good job.
I thought you said we are doing a good job. I misheard. Please go ahead.
No, I said we're not doing a good job as stewarding the earth well.
Agreed.
Yes, not doing a good job at all. But I do believe that the animals are there for us to gain nutrition from. I just believe that they're the same as us, in the same way that you said you wouldn't rescue dogs.
So you can get nutrition from plants. I've been vegan for 10 years. So why would you get nutrition from enslavement and slaughter if you don't have to?
Yeah, so I tried going this vegan route for a season, and I shrunk up.
You did it wrong. Yeah, you did it
crazy.
wrong, bro. There's easy ways to do it. I've heard all of this before. Anyone can be vegan. I can pull up position papers from the leading academies of nutrition and dietetics in every single country in the world who have made their statements on veganism perfectly healthy for everyone. You just need to do it appropriately. And a lot of people, that's where people fail. So assuming, which is fact, that you can live and thrive as a vegan, which you can, and I could help you do that, how do you justify...
Do you take any kind of supplements?
I take B12. I take B12 once a week, and so do the animals that you guys eat. They're injected with B12. Who cares? It's a perfectly healthy supplement, totally cheap, free, easily accessible. So if you can thrive on a vegan diet, how do you justify getting nutrition from slashing throats of innocent beings? Yeah.
Well, how do you differentiate plants from animals?
One is sentient and one is not. A cucumber is not a sentient being with a conscious experience, whereas a cow most definitely is, because they're mammals just like us. Plants don't have brains.
Why do you value consciousness over just life?
Because if no one cares about it happening, if there's literally no one there to care, then why would I care? There's not a carrot doesn't care I pull them out. I'm eating carrots right now. A carrot doesn't care that I pull them out of the ground because there's no one home. There's no one there who says, ouch, no, please don't. Cows refuse desperately, trying to escape and save themselves. Just like
animals do have defense mechanisms. I mean, plants do have defense mechanisms.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's intelligence, not sentience. Sentience is a conscious experience from a someone. Plants don't have that. Now, even if they did, just to ruin your whole argument, I can go above this whole thing. We kill over 10 times more plants to fatten the animal slaves before we also slaughter the slaves. If we all were vegan, we would kill way less plants as well. So the path to peace would still be veganism, but plants aren't sentient. That is not what science shows. Sentience arises from brains. Plants don't have brains.
So you have a
look.
very
I want to show you something. This is vegan meat.
Sentient.
Look.
I see this.
Wait. Let me just show you something.
Believe in God. Huh?
Vegan meat, delicious chunky vegan meat, soy meat, beans, rice, delicious healthy meal. After the gym. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I forget where I was going because you talked about delicious.
Sorry, you were saying. Yeah, why would I eat flesh of murdered animals when I can just eat vegan meat? You were talking about plant sentience.
Oh yeah, I was going to say like your belief system, because you have a hierarchy of beliefs, right?
Sort of.
You do. You have a hierarchy of beliefs. You believe that this is more valuable than this. So where do you
I believe
get your hierarchy
I
of
believe a
beliefs?
dog is more. Yeah, from preferences, from facts and logic, from evidence, from observable reality.
I get it, but you can put facts. Logic is something that is.
Fine, I'll say it this
debatable.
way. I'm a peaceful person. I don't think we should slash animals' throats or anyone's throats. I don't think we should enslave anybody because I'm against owning sentient beings against their will. I don't think we should holocaust trillions of beings every year just because we can, because we're powerful, but we cause all that suffering for no reason. I'm against it. I don't think we should hurt each other.
I get that, but you have a very high standard of that.
No. It's the weakest standard. It's all the standard is be against slavery. That's it.
Well, my
Very
point
easy.
being, it's the highest value you have, not the highest standard. Sorry.
No. It's one value I have. My value is non-violence as far as practically possible. Your value is non-violence to humans. Fuck everybody else. Slash them in the throat.
No, I wouldn't say it's that extreme.
It is.
I'd say
Do you support do you eat animals? Are there animals in your stomach right now?
100%.
Okay, so how do you think they got there? They got chopped into pieces after their throats were slashed, and that's what you support when you buy flesh. Do you think that's a nice way to treat somebody?
Okay, well, I don't think about treating them the same way as I do people, but
it's okay. You don't need. Yeah, not the same as people. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but they're not the same as people. We agree, but they are sentient beings, individuals. They are people of other species. They have their own brain. They're a person of other species. They live just like we do, mate. They just look different on the outside. Heart, brain, family, friends, smell, breathe, eat, sleep, everything, okay? Don't think you're so special. This is a human supremacist concept, just like white people did to black people, just like men did to women. It's called speciesism. You have the same sickness. I'm trying to help you with that right now. Now, even if you agree, though, that's fine if you agree. Animals are down here. How is it so down here that now slavery and slaughter is okay? They must be very different. What is so different about them that, okay, now we can enslave and slaughter them? Fuck it. They're so different. They're not like us. They're more like tables is what you're saying. We can enslave and slaughter them. Whoa, you must need a good justification for slavery and Holocaust. So what is it? What's so different about them that you think it's okay?
So you're putting the same value at the end of the day, humans with animals. And so
it's not the same. I'm saying I'm against slavery. Why are you okay with slavery sometimes? What makes it okay to enslave and slaughter?
I've never heard anybody talk about an animal, putting an animal.
I know the world isn't very vegan, but they are slaves. They're property owned by someone else, forced to be milk machines or egg machines or flesh machines, and then they're slaughtered. They're slaves. That's the definition of slavery.
They could be servants. I think there also could be servants.
They're not servants. They're slaves. They're slaves. They're not choosing to be there. They're raped. Those cows that give milk are forced into a cage, injected with semen. They have a 9-month pregnancy, just like a human mammal, because they're mammals too. Their babies are stolen from them. They fucking cry their eyes out and bellow for days. The males are slaughtered because they don't produce milk. The mothers are hooked up to pain.
How do you feel about human abortion?
Hang on. Fuck, we're talking about animal rights here, bro. How do you justify doing this to cows because you like the taste of their baby's milk that they produce? How come what's so different about them that makes something so horrific as rape and torture and murder okay, just because they're a cow? Why is that fucking okay? In my opinion, even though they're different than us, I'm still not okay with slashing their throats. Fuck that. Would you slash a dog's throat? No. Why would you slash a human throat that is as dumb as a cow? I hope not. So why would you think it's okay with a cow? It's called speciesism. It's a sickness you guys have. I used to have it too.
Okay.
Yeah. But try to justify it. Let me hear if you've got one. Let me hear if you've got a justification.
Well, when you get to a point where you start, devolving the argument and just labeling people as certain things, I think
what did I label you? What did I label you? I'm saying this is slavery. You support slavery. You just told me you have your stomach.
This is your disease.
I didn't say it's a disease. I said it's delusional. It's a sickness.
You said it was a disease.
I said it was a sickness. Whatever, disease, sickness. It's a mental health problem. Just like severe racist people were mentally ill, thinking white people the other way, thinking that those people were so different to them that it's okay to enslave. That's a fucking sickness, my brother. It is.
At the end of the day, what it is you have a belief system.
Yeah. And I'm against slavery.
Everybody else's belief system.
Because yours are fucked. Because yours calls slavery. Yeah, and I've already told you. I've already told you. It's not about God, okay? Listen. No. Bro, first of all, I don't give a fuck. If Jesus says slaughter animals, I'll say, fuck you, Jesus, you sick fuck. No, I'm not slaughtering anybody. I'm not slashing anybody's throat. Why would you suggest that? I thought you were the Prince of Peace, and now you're the Prince of Throat Slitting? You sick fuck. No, I'll eat bread instead. I'll eat my vegan meat instead. I ain't slitting nobody's throat. Devil, that's devil shit. That's fucking disgusting. Animal abuse is fucking disgusting, homies. Stop that shit.
You never answered my question. Where are you getting your point? You have your
I told you. I did answer. I did tell you. I did tell you.
Everybody else is going to follow your beliefs.
I'm telling you.
You are your own God.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You're against animal. Are you against animal abuse?
Yes.
Do you think you are
Not to the level that you talk about it, because you
hang on. So I'm against animal abuse, so I don't slit their throats. I'm against animal abuse.
We're going to take care of the earth, steward the earth, but we're able to use the earth for our purposes.
I'm against animal abuse, so I don't slit their throats. And 10 years vegan and I eat vegan meat. You're against animal abuse. You have a mouthful of murdered animals in your stomach that had their throats slit. Who's really against animal abuse here? You think you are and you're not. That's what I'm trying to help you with, brother. It's not a debate, actually.
I see what you're saying, but I just disagree with the premise of it.
Yeah, you disagree. I can tell because you want to go keep slitting throats, and that's fucked up. How many times do I have to say how fucked up that is? It's really sad. You think you're a nice guy, justifying slashing animals' throats open. Disgusting. You have a warped vision, brother, and I hope you get over it because it's causing a lot of horrific suffering and violence. Very violent. Extremely. It's a death cult. Extremely violent. Stop putting dead bodies into your body. Stop murdering beings.
You are the epitome of a cult, homie. You're just have your own beliefs.
I'm just against animal abuse. You guys are a death cult.
You're like, I believe this because
and it leads to less suffering and death. I believe this, and
than everybody else's view.
It is better. It is better. I believe this. I believe this, and it causes less suffering, death, rights violations, no slavery, no slaughter. You believe this, it causes 3 trillion sentient beings murdered and enslaved every year. So yeah, mine's better. Sorry, just like my beliefs are better than Hitler's.
You have a hierarchy of values.
Yeah, I do. My value is non-violence. Non-violence, yes, from fucking obvious facts and logic. It's just obvious to not be violent to other beings, obviously, because I'm against being an abuser. You said you're not. You said you're against animal abuse. You agree with my belief. You're against animal abuse, but then you're not against animal abuse. You're a hypocrite. You have a double standard. Think about that. I'm consistent with my beliefs. You're a hypocrite with yours.
Well, then that's why I was asking you. I go, where do you believe about abortion?
What do I believe about abortion? I believe there's certain cases where abortion might be justified. I believe that when sentience arises around the 12-week range, I think you should probably not kill. Now, there's certain opportunities. I don't kill anyone. I don't support abortion. I'm not causing abortion. You eat animal. You got dead bodies in your stomach right now. I don't go around and abort.
My point is it's just hypocritical.
How is it hypocritical when that's not a sentient being until many months? I care about sentience.
It's totally sentient.
It's not sentient. You need to look at the science. Read Google right now. When does sentience arise in the womb? It takes about 12 weeks.
People can say 12 weeks, but
even if it's 6 weeks, fine.
There's a light.
Listen. Some vegans
of light. There's the divine nature that comes in.
The divine, something you can't prove. Just more dogma from your religion. Listen, we're talking about animal rights. I don't cause abortions. I don't kill babies. You kill babies. You're the one eating dead bodies. Okay, I don't, whatever abortion, I actually don't have strong beliefs on abortion.
Plants are just as sentient as beings.
Yeah, you think this carrot is as sentient as a fucking cow, as a dog? Hello, woof, woof, you want to go for a walk? You want to go, hello, are you okay? Do you want to go for a, oh my God, what happened to my carrot? Are you talking shit?
Don't murder that carrot. Don't murder that carrot.
You can't murder a non-sentient being. You can't murder a non-sentient being.
Don't murder the carrot.
Who
said you're making
because
that up?
There's nobody here. There's no. It's a
you're
carrot.
Making up the rules.
Brain.
Why is that more valuable?
Sentience comes from life? Brains, dude. Look up the science.
Why is sentient more valuable than that life? You're just making that.
Because this isn't a fucking. It grows like it's a doorbell, bro. Some current goes through it. It grows.
You made that choice.
You're trying to make the claim that a fucking carrot is as valuable as a human being, as an animal.
I'm not. I'm saying.
Yeah, you are.
Your logic is
sentience. Sentience is the logic. You're just not listening. You don't want to accept it. Because sentient life means there's someone there who cares about their life. Carrot life, nobody is here to care. Sentient life is like, please don't. I don't want this. Don't hurt me. Please stop. Help. Help. Scream. Scream. Cry. Cry. Carrots, nothing.
Well,
that's facts. And it sounds ridiculous saying that plants have sentience, but still being willing to abuse animals. And more plants are killed because of you guys, because you have to feed so many to fucking animals. So you're just playing a home goal on yourself, dude. You're playing yourself with this argument.
Because I eat plant-based meat. That's
plant-based meat. It's made from plants. No one got harmed.
No, the meat that I eat eats plants, and so I eat plant-based meat.
You eat dead bodies of murder victims. You do. Sorry, it's true. Those poor animals. Those poor animals don't deserve it. Those poor animals don't deserve what you do to them. Have you watched slaughterhouse footage before?
What what made you get this passionate about the subject? How did you get there?
It's a Holocaust. It's the largest Holocaust of all time. And people like you who are a good guy, a nice guy, a
Holocaust.
reasonable person. Hang on, let me answer your question. Yes, a Holocaust is a mass slaughter of innocent beings. Many Jewish people agree with me, so I can send you a bunch of quotes from Holocaust survivors who call this the animal Holocaust. Yes, it's not me that's ignorant. I've done this for 10 years. It's you that I'm educating. This isn't a fucking debate. I'm helping you stop being speciesist. You're welcome, no problem, no charge required, but trust me on this.
Wow, thank you. Thank you.
No, you're welcome because you are not a bad person and yet you are acting like it with a body full of murder victims right now. Gross. Stop the murder. Stop the slaughter. Stop stabbing innocent beings. I'm passionate because I care about.
Say the same thing.
Yeah. I care. I'm answering your question. Yeah, you do. It's fucked up. Stop doing that. I care because I realize that they are sentient beings just like us. And if I was in their position, I would hope somebody's passionate to get me out of the fucking Holocaust and being next in line to get shackled upside down and have my throat slashed open. Of course I'm passionate. Anyone who's not passionate is not fucking thinking straight. You should be passionate about ending Holocaust. You should be passionate about ending slavery.
I'm passionate about steak, bro.
Yeah, I know you're passionate about steak. I know. That's why we're talking, because you're fucking retarded. Your retarded views are enabling you to be an animal abuser. It's facts. I'm being honest with you.
Well, it's typical of people like you, man, when you can't.
No, it's typical of people like you who defend animal abuse. Defend animal abuse. What you do is way worse. I'm calling you out.
Choke on that sentient carrot.
I'm choking on my carrot. I'm calling you out for being animal abuse, and you're saying the way you're calling me out is so bad. If you weren't stabbing animals to death with your choices, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, yum, let's eat vegan meat together. But no, you want animals to be abused and turned into your product, and then you turn them into your shit just because you like how they taste.
I value
disgusting.
You as a person more than I'm willing to call you names and degrade you as a person.
I don't give a fuck about names. Names don't hurt nobody.
You don't care. I'm just
so whatever. I value you too. That's why I'm having a conversation. I like you. The reason why I'm talking to you, Michael, is because I think you're a nice guy, and I think you're better than what you're doing, and better than the society that brought you up to think that slaughtering everyone except for humans is okay. All right. So that's why I'm talking to you, because I actually respect you, and I have faith in you that you will be able to fucking grow out of this disgusting habit of putting someone else's flesh in your mouth. I hope you can get smart about that shit.
Can I tell you a story about the time I did 21 days vegan?
Yep.
All right. So I went on this fast because in my worldview, my faith, there's a fast called the Daniel fast. The story of Daniel, Babylon. He goes on 21 days of just eating everything from the earth, and so I decided to do that to just, rid myself of, try to get in touch more with my spiritual self, right?
Cool.
And during this time, I was like, I had just become a Christian, and I wanted to study in Israel, and couldn't afford to do it. And my wife and I check out this program. Anyway, man, I'm not gonna. This story's too long.
No, go ahead. You tried being vegan for 18 days. Let's hear it.
And I will say we had some of the craziest spiritual experiences of my life during that time, though I was absolutely miserable. And what I mean by that is we saw that there was a school in Jerusalem where we studied biblical things where Jesus walked, right? And so I decided to apply for the school, and we threw up this Hail Mary prayer. We couldn't afford to do it. We had just moved to LA. We wanted to be licensed in the entertainment industry because I wanted to make an impact in our culture, because as a kid I was so infiltrated mentally from the films and music that I watched. I wanted to be a gangster. I wanted to be in the mafia, all this kind of stuff. I was crazy thug, all this stuff, because of what I took in here, what I was feeding myself this way. So I wanted to be a light in the entertainment industry. We moved out there, but I wanted to study biblical things, and so we decided to apply for the school, and we threw the Hail Mary prayer up, God, if you want us to go there, you got to take care of our apartment, take care of my job, pay for us to get there, because we can't afford to do anything, right? Well, the next day I get a phone call from my brother-in-law. He goes, "Hey, I'm thinking about moving to LA. Do you know if there's a place I can stay?" And I was like, "You got this apartment." I was a personal trainer at Gold's Gym, and then he was a personal trainer. I was like, maybe this could work out. A week later, my wife's father died when she was 2 years old. She got Social Security checks from the government up until she was 18. At this point, she's 25 years old. We signed up for this program in faith with no money. A week later, this check arrives from the government that says, "We found a glitch in the system. We didn't pay enough money over the years. $50,000 shows up at our house." So provided for us to go to this program. Her brother moves out, took over my job, my clients, everything, all this stuff, and launched us out onto this journey, living into the West Bank of Israel amongst Palestinians, which was another whole crazy
And then you
trip.
went vegan for 18 days. Come on, bro. I don't need your whole life story. No offense. I am curious, but I know you don't have much time.
I was in that season. I was vegan, and all this kind of crazy stuff happened to me, and launched us into living in the West Bank of Israel, a place that I was like, I never wanted to go because I thought it was absolutely nuts. And I found some of the most amazing people in my life over there.
Vegan.
And so all that to say is to encourage what you're saying. I had a profound experience that set up the next season of my life going this route. Though my stomach was out to here, I felt like a pregnant lady, all fat, miserable, gassed. I was more miserable than I've been in my life trying to do it. So, wow, impressive. I have that too.
And you can have it on a vegan diet. You just obviously were doing something wrong, and I can easily help you with that. Everybody can thrive on a vegan diet, and that is just the general consensus of all the best evidence we've got. And I know millions of us.
Send me some of your stuff.
Before I send it to you, we need to agree on a few things. You're still saying it's okay to enslave and slaughter. Why would you even be motivated to be vegan? What is the justification? What is the justification for slaughtering? What is the justification for killing all these other beings that we share this planet with when we don't need to? How do you justify that? I don't do it because I'm not a religious person or Christian. I think it's wrong to hurt other beings, just like dogs, just like cows. You say, fuck that, I like steak. So how do you justify it?
Yeah,
justify all this pain.
I don't consider them on the same plane as
I know. And they don't need to be the same. I don't consider a mentally disabled human on the same level as me, but I'm not going to slaughter them.
Same value.
How's it the same value? So what is the difference? What is the difference between species? What is the difference? Cool. I've worked with people with autism too. Cool. And you can see that they have challenges. They're probably not. Some of them aren't as intelligent as a cow. So why would you be okay with slaughtering a cow but not one of these equally intelligent humans? Tell me.
Sure, because I don't value people based upon intelligence.
So what do you value? So with cows, answer this question. I don't get your answer yet. So what about cows is different where you stop valuing them and think it's okay to slaughter them?
I don't consider them as divine, where I think you consider them as divine.
Well, I don't consider them as divine. Are divine. No, I don't consider them as divine. And even if they're not divine, how does that justify you torturing and murdering them?
They're not value them the same way.
I don't value them in the same way. I value them differently, but just I don't.
You just compare a person.
How does someone being divine? How does someone being they're people, non-human people, their own heart, their own brain, their own experience? That's a person in another species. How get the beetroot out of my fingers? How do you? Even if I agreed humans are divine, no other of the 10 million species is divine. Whatever. Okay, they're not divine. Let's agree. So now anyone who's not divine, we can slash their throats. What if a superior species of alien came and they're not divine, they're not made in God's image? Can we just enslave and slaughter them? That's what we're into? That's what we do? Is that a good idea?
Yeah, I don't believe in aliens that way. So
it doesn't matter. It's an analogy. It's a fucking hypothetical.
I don't know if I could go down that route.
It's a hypothetical. That's a perfectly good way of testing logical consistency. But if you don't want to do that, then fine. Cows aren't divine. Cows aren't divine. What are you stuck on?
That you were equating someone with like Down syndrome or
I'm equating it in terms of intelligence. There's many cows that are just as intelligent as a mentally disabled person. Facts.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think intelligence is a factor.
Neither do I. I don't think intelligence is a factor either. I don't want to enslave and slaughter mentally disabled humans or cows with a similar intelligence. So it's not intelligence that is the difference that makes you think it's okay to justify slaughtering. I'm still asking, what is it? You said divinity, whatever the fuck that is. But let's just agree that was true. Why does they're not divine, but they still have their life experience, they still care, they still breathe, they still eat, they still sleep, they still care about their babies, they still suffer in horrible, horrific pain when they're stabbed in the fucking throat, just like you would feel pain. So how them not being divine justifies stabbing in throat now? Does that sound nice?
Well, I think ways to kill an animal in a way that they don't have to feel pain and slaughter their throat.
How does it justify murdering them? If I murder you without you feeling pain, is it okay?
I don't consider there's a difference between killing and murder. Murder, involves...
You're ending their lives against their will. It's murder and it's premeditated. It's premeditated murder. You're ending their lives against their will. Yes. You kill them. Fuck the word murder. It is murder, but you can play the... You can play the definition game if you want. I appreciate it. You play a different definition game if you want. You're ending their lives against their will. Okay, call it what the fuck you want. That is what it is. It is murder. But you want to let's just describe the action. How do you justify ending their lives against their will violently when they don't want that to happen to them just because they're not divine, apparently? So how is that relevant?
Yeah. Well, I think that there's no way to have this conversation if you don't believe that there's a divine order thing. You believe.
You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question. You just said, well, you don't believe in divinity.
It's 1 o'clock. I don't understand the question. Sorry.
That's okay.
I have a meeting at 1 o'clock.
I'll leave you with a question. Okay?
All right.
Maybe someone isn't divine. Should we still slash their throat now? Think about it. I don't think so.
People. I don't think people are animals.
Anyone, any species, no, I don't think they're the same. I know there's differences. I agree there's differences, but the difference is not justified enough to stab them in the throat. It would have to be a really big difference, and I don't see that. You just say divine. Cool. Well, anyone who's not divine, I'm still not going to go around and stab them in the throat because I'm not fucking a lunatic with a knife. I'm not a lunatic with a knife. I'm a vegan. I'm a peaceful being, and I hope you become one too. You deserve it. And so do the animals.
Hey, thanks for slaughtering me on the call today.
Homie, it was my pleasure. I didn't want to humanely slaughter you. I just wanted to slaughter you. Fuck
slaughtering me verbally.
Nah, I just warming up, homie, but he bounced. All right, whatever. La 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 la. Dumb ass. Hey guys, send tips. Oh my fucking god. Religious people are fucking crazy. Sup, legends? Life. You know what I mean? James did his best against a brick wall of dumbness. The problem is people aren't honest. They don't answer the questions. They just divert to blah, 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 blah. If you answer the questions, you'll realize you sound fucking ridiculous, but you don't want to answer. So I have to go around and get angry and dance around this, play this whole fucking game until you want to actually answer this simple question. Yeah. Miriam. I'm telling you all this because I think you're better than what you're doing. I love that, James. I do. I have had a lot of amazing friends in my life. Like my old friend group at high school, I had a couple of different friends. I had a few different friends groups. My year, the year above, the year above. I fucking love these people. Are they vegan? Some? Most? No. I know they're great people. And what they're doing is fucking disgusting. And I wish they would evolve and lead the way for people and show that, fuck it, we all used to eat meat together, but we should stop that shit. Look at James, he's been vegan 10 years. They're good people doing a fucking horrible thing, and it really hurts to see. But I believe in people, and I think they're just really fucking stupid on this topic. They're conditioned, they don't know how to think about it, they don't know how to critically think, they don't know how to ask the right questions. It's a fucking journey, man. Right, vibes. In the house with the tip. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Rado, I couldn't let anyone tag in because I knew he was on a time limit, so it's just too much to get started with a whole new person. Maybe some other time. Again, Ben, like, yeah, it's annoying going from this topic to that topic to this topic, but we have so little time. Like last night, dude said, I've got 20, 30 minutes. This guy's like, I've got probably 40 minutes. So, you know, I'm jumping around just trying to get bits and pieces of seeds planted everywhere. He obviously has a lot of questions rather than just focus on one thing that will take an hour because he's still going to fucking evade. But this guy, what am I eating? My wife just made me vegan meat. This is soy meat. And it's made with onions and rice and carrot, and fuck, it's delicious. And I've got a little side salad here too, beetroot and carrot. So yeah, greetings, vegan Wesker. What's up? Tiring. It's so good. It's not seitan, it's soy meat. TVP. The best ever. Gustoso, amigo. You know what's up. Alright, I'm looking forward to reading all your comments about this later, but give me some feedback. What do you guys think? How to discuss, like, what I really like doing when I have time with somebody like that is, first of all, starting at the foundation of why the fuck do you think the Bible is true? Vegetables. How is that shit? How do you know that your carrot, blah, blah, blah? Breathe, Jimmy Cashby. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with people? Hardcore life. Look at this pretentious motherfucker. Can't even close with his mouth while eating. Cry about it, you fucking bitch. Eating a sentient apple in the Garden of Eden right now. Be right back. You're on fire, James. Your argumentation is on point. Thanks, Adios666. I recommend everybody watch Ask Yourself Debate YouTube channel. Vegan Gains Debates. Dr. Avi Debates. The Nutrivore Debates. And you guys will fucking upgrade big time. You want to talk to me right now? Let me just de-stress a moment, bro. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I'm open to it sometime. I don't know about right this second. I'm trying to eat. I don't know if I want to get another conversation deep going, if you don't mind. I appreciate your offer though, and for sure one time. Just don't know about right this second, you know? I put a lot of energy into this shit, and like afterwards, I'm exhausted. And that wasn't too bad. It was short, but I did that yesterday and the day before and the day before, and I'm fucking kind of tired. No. I know you'll be chilling everything, bro. Have a good chat. Oh, gee, I'm interested in your opinion. I just don't really feel like talking right this second. That's all. You know, your views on ahimsa. Ahimsa is non-violence. Well, yeah, hell yeah, obviously. Duh, isn't that supposed to be everybody's views? Crazy people. But again, like hymns are cool. But when we talk about reincarnations and, you know, all these other things that I think are unprovable and not evidence-based and very speculatory, I don't think we should have strong beliefs in anything like this, especially virgin births, resurrections, blah, blah, blah. Really dumb in my opinion. Yes, I have seen Christspiracy and I thought it was good, but I'd like to see the Christspiracy where they just tear religion to absolute shreds. That's what I want to see. And there's a documentary like that called Religulous. Really good. Re-education takes a lot out of us. Yeah, and it's also a passionate topic. We're trying to end a Holocaust here, you know? Like, come on. Mercy for baby animals, apples. Mercy for baby apples. Gobs, thank you so much, Legend, for the fucking tip, you champion. I appreciate you guys so much, really. I'm going to buy heaps of apples, and I'm going to slaughter every single fucking one of them. Fuck apples. And dudes and chicks, if you want to leave a tip, which I greatly appreciate, thank you. Please do it on the pinned posts up there, and then less fees for me, and then our money. I get more money. You guys get more money to where you actually want it to be. So that's the move. I appreciate it either way. My views on Acharya Prashant. I have no clue what that is. If Christ set and is the standard of morality, then the religion of following Christ can't be destroyed. Yeah, big if there, Miss B Kings. Who the fuck? Like, what proof have you got that he set any standards? You know, were you there? Did God strike you and give you a whole chat? How do you know that was even God if some weird experience happened to you? We don't have that fucking information. We can't believe that Jesus rose from the dead because apparently, decades later, people wrote that some people saw that happen. That is just so stupid. So stupid. I can't believe adults believe this fairy tale. It's so dumb. But yeah, Religion is bad, but not when you worship veganism. Nothing wrong with that religion, mate. Best religion ever. Not that it's a religion. If God hates gays so much, why does he keep making them? Yeah, and why doesn't he do something about child rape? You know, he's got all this time to turn water into wine. Meanwhile, children are getting raped and he's just snoozing on it. That sounds like there's a good God out there. Spoon drop. Fuck apples. Exactly. They're shit. I love apples. Where did the standard come from, man? It came from facts and logic and evidence. It came from, I'm a sentient being who deserves rights. I don't want to be slaughtered. So my interest of not being slaughtered should be protected by law. That is a logical extension to other species because they all have interests, such as the interest not to be stabbed in the throat, because they're also animals just like you. And if we believe we should have rights, then logically, so should they. So the standard just comes from obvious conclusions based on our preferences of how do we live in a moral society. If you think Jesus is the moral key here, and yet people are using Jesus like this Jesus lover to justify stabbing innocent beings to death, who has a better moral view here? Christians or people who are against stabbing innocent beings to death? Is this complicated, people? Like, I don't know why I'm always repeating this. It's so obvious. Jeffrey, send in some cash. My man, Jeffrey, thank you. I'm going to buy a mango with that. Because fuck mangoes too, sentient bitches. Where do facts and logic come? It comes from our observable reality, testing, science, evidence, you know. I have the fact that there is a beetroot on my fork. How is it a fact? I can see it. It's observable. It's touching my face. I can feel it. So that's a fact. It's evidenced by reality. Where is the evidence that Jesus came back from the dead? Oh, you read it in chapter 12? Cool. And I read that wizards exist in chapter 12 of Harry Potter. Does that mean wizards exist? Mr. B. Kings, do you want to come and debate as well? Let's talk. You are welcome. I'll be kind and chill, I promise. Join me. Let's go. I'll send you a link right now. Let's talk, Mr. B. Mr. B. Kings. Let's chat. Let's debate. Let's hear what you've got to say. You like my raps, Natasha? James don't rap. Jimmy Cashby raps. Well, I guess James raps too. Same thing. Hell yeah, always blazing vegan. I consider myself Christian leaning, but I'm 100% against slaughtering animals for any reason. Good work for you, vegan 5.5 years. Well, that's great. I would suggest to you to release your conditioning of religion because it's really stupid. And I'm not saying that to offend you. I'm being extremely honest with you. What you'll get from me is honesty. And I don't think it's smart. What you need to do is watch The Atheist Experience. People who have been calling in for decades trying to make arguments for why their religion is true, and they get shut down every single time with facts and logic. Check it out. The Atheist Experience YouTube channel. Go. Get that fucking dirty beliefs off you. Shit is bullshit. You believe in fairy tales as an adult. It's not healthy, man. I'm saying this because I care about you. Being Christian is not a religion. So what's the Christ part of it? You don't think Christ is someone special, some sort of God figure? You're not a very good Christian then. Where'd Mr. B King go? I just invited you to a debate. Nah, because you're going to debate me on something like, are you vegan Rado of the Hut or not? I don't feel like talking to a vegan about vegan things right now. I'm interested in maybe debating someone who disagrees on animal rights. Omen, James. Omen. How to start to be an activist. First things first, are you vegan? Number one, you should be vegan. Secondly, get educated on all these silly things people say. Watch debates like mine. Ask yourself, Vegan Gains, Dr. Avi, study Animal Rights FAQ. If you just look up Animal Rights FAQ on Google, the first thing that comes up, study the people say this, you should say this. People say this, you should say this. Get educated, then start practicing in the comment section online. That you have time, you can think, you can research, you can learn more. And from there, start posting these things, multiplying the numbers of people who see the answers to these questions, educating, encouraging, inspiring people. Live your vegan life proudly and openly on social media. Show people what you eat. Show people what you think, etc., etc. Build, build, build. And then if you have specific skills that you could dedicate towards the movement, like I was a good public speaker, I started doing public speaking. I was a bit extreme, so I did a year-long vow of silence and got tattooed for 24 hours. I am into rap now, so I'm going to be doing music. You might be a website designer. You can help people, like organizations and stuff. You might be good at fundraising. You might be good at writing a book. You might be good at a documentary. You might be good at taking care of animals in sanctuaries. What you good? Oh yeah, and lifting vegan logic. How could I forget? And Joey Carbstrong, shout out. He's doing some of the most amazing work ever right now. I'm just talking specifically about debates, and I love Joey for all his activism and work and stuff. And he has great debates. But I think that the debates of the guys I just mentioned, they go deeper into the philosophy of stuff, and I think it's useful. If you're going to make some effort, to might as well just get like the most full version of animal rights, which I think that's where you find it. Oh, and show everyone animal cruelty footage. Show people what happens in slaughterhouses and see how hard they find it to agree. I was going to do that with this guy if I had a bit more time. I had Dominion ready and waiting. Wu-Tang forever. Agreed. Wu-Tang is for the kids. Cass Peterson's a legend, for sure. I love what she does. But again, I'm talking specifically about learning the arguments to debate, and I think the guys I mentioned are the best at doing that. There's a long list of people I could mention. I just gave you the top 3, you know. Where'd the guy that was talking shit, that wanted to talk shit, now I say, let's debate, and he disappears. Come on. Anyway, keep eating my food, waiting for the next one. Guys, we have the juiciest live stream coming for you later today. Prepare to be enter-fucking-tained. Guys, the question is, why be religious at all? Why? There's 10,000 religions. They all think they got it right and everyone else is wrong. They all think they've got the word of God. And you are convinced of that just because they said so? Just because it said so in chapter 12? You're like, good enough for me. Yeah, 2,000 years ago, a lot of people saw Jesus come back from the dead. It says it right here. Oh, okay. Good enough for me. What the fuck? That's your low level of evidence required to justify one of the biggest claims of all time? Someone said that they heard that happened. Cool. You believe that? That is not how you critically think, guys. You're like, show me evidence, prove it to me, you know? And that doesn't exist because it's a fairy tale. Dun, 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 dun. So obvious. Yes, Vegan Gains is a fucking G at debates, and as you said, it doesn't matter what he debates because it's not all just about what you know. It's about, do you know how to say it? Do you know how to debate? It's a sport. Debating is a fucking sport. The more you play and the more rules you know and the more tactics you have, the better, even if you might not be as knowledgeable. You might not even be right, but you can still argue a point and win. Vivian, peace. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, people are dumb. That we can agree with. You will get to see how dumb they are today on my live stream later with my amazing wife. Juicy. There's the girl. There's that sexy girl. What's up, Nikki? I didn't know you were here. Watching me. Stalking me. Just another stalker on my list. Earthling Ed is a killer debater. Indeed he is. Very peaceful vibes. Great guy to watch as well. Something for everybody out there, you know? Not everybody likes my style. Not everybody likes Ed's style. But there's so many of us doing it. Just find your person. The most important thing here is that we're vegan, but you realize how you were conditioned to believe that animals are here for us, etc., etc. You have been conditioned again in a cult that has led you to believe that they have the word of God and all these things happened and you're a sinner and you're going to either go to hell or heaven when you die. So you better fucking be a good person. That is a fear-based religion, a fear-based cult, and it's very powerful. And I highly encourage you to watch The Atheist Experience so you can see that your cult is full of shit. No offense. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm really not. I'm trying to help you because it's not good to be totally lost on how reality actually is. And believing these wild things without evidence is not what smart people do. Faith, people use faith. Faith is a belief in something without evidence. That is the number one last reason you should believe in something. You should believe in things that you have evidence for, not just that you're like, that sounds good, I'll believe that's fact. Right vibes. Ex-religious person here, it was a fear base for me, afraid I'd go to hell. Yeah, they scare the shit out of you from when you're a child. Fucked up. Fucked up cult. And then every Christmas, Jesus' birthday, they slaughter a lot of pigs and a lot of turkeys and they cut the heads off a lot of cows and they say, Amen, thanks Jesus. And they eat fucking corpses and turn these slaves into their shit and they're fucking mental. That's devil shit. If you want to believe in something, believe that that is devil shit. No, atheist is not a religion. Atheism is just, I'm not convinced. You guys are convinced in a religion. I'm not convinced. I don't have evidence that I've been shown to convince me. So I am just, I'm not saying I don't believe in God. I'm not saying I do believe in God. I'm just saying, I don't know, prove it to me. Prove me your religion's true. And of course people can't do that because they're not true. I spent a lot of time on this, guys. This is my other passion because everybody uses their religion to justify horrific violence. And I don't like to see that. Atheism makes no positive claims. It's not saying this is fact. It's just saying, you guys are saying all these facts, I'm not convinced. You guys are saying all these facts, I'm not convinced. I'm just reading this stuff. Joey's new video is talking to an ex-vegan. Cool. I love to have ex-vegans called out. I call out some of them in some of my raps. Like the Venuses. The journey of the Venuses. Fucking ex-vegans. Nothing makes me sicker. Just one little line from it. Morning, big chillin'. What's up and what's your question? Yes, David, you missed the debate. Scroll back, homie. It was a wild ride. And also, welcome David Rams, everyone. One of the best fucking animal rights activists that has ever existed. I'm saying that as fact. Follow David, his YouTube, his Instagram, everything. He's always on point. He's a fucking great guy. I've spoke to him many, many times over the years, so I can fully vouch for the dude. Fucking champion, excellent voice for animals. Please follow the dude. He deserves it. Dude needs to be famous. Have you ever felt like God has kept you safe and has watch over you sometimes? Yes, I have had many experiences like that. And it's interesting, and maybe it was God, and maybe it wasn't. And either way, that doesn't prove anything about all the religions. God is actually separate to religion. Religion is a whole bunch of beliefs. God is just like, do you believe something? Maybe, maybe not. I don't have evidence enough to say yes, definitely. I do feel guided some ways. I do feel there is some sort of other realm. I've had some crazy fucking mushroom trips, DMT trips, all kinds of shit. I've seen some shit. I've had some experience. I've had some unexplainable shit happen many times. Does that prove to me that there is a creator who is looking after us, who can manipulate things and this or that? No. It just proves I had some trippy experiences. Maybe it was something, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. How to prove? You know? So I just stay agnostic. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever. Let's not pretend we know something we don't. David, what the fuck? After everything nice I just said to you, you ask who won? Omar, my mod. Is Omar in here? Omar, block David immediately. Omar, where are you? I need more fucking mods. Fuck you, David, who won? What are you talking about? God damn it. You are not invited back here. Who won? Get the fuck out. Max Louise, David Rams is awesome. I used to think that. Satanist, David Ram's a legend. He's not a legend. David said, damn, I wish my wife spoke to me like that. I'll talk to her, bro. I'm following Annie on Instagram. I'm going to send her a fucking DM and we'll have a little chat. We can make things better at home for you, bro. Don't worry about it. Ah, man. Anyway, what else is going on in this chat? Omar, where are you? You haven't blocked anybody yet. Come on. You said you wanted to be fucking... I'm heaps delayed, David? How do you know? I'm actually just way back in the chat. I'm like trying to catch up still. So, hold up. Yeah, you said that ages ago. I'm trying to respond to as many people as possible, bro. I'm only one being, you know. I'm not fucking mastermind on computers either. David Rams, the Karnas won. We couldn't bring enough logic to debunk my feelings, though. We couldn't bring enough logic to debunk I'm retarded, though. That's what fucking happened. So stupid. No offense to the guy, he's a nice guy, but really retarded views on animal rights. So yeah, as usual, as expected. But anyway, at least we have beetroot. And we have weed. Where is it? Nicole, are you watching? Are you watching, Nicole? If you are, let's 420 this shit. It's 14:27, so that's pretty close. Anyway, oh guys, listen. I'm gonna say it again. Get ready for a fucking juicy stream later. Not that much later. I reckon maybe 3 hours. So I should probably stop streaming soon, but whoa. You're gonna have your minds blown. Stop what, Nikki? Stop what? I don't remember what I did. So how can I stop if I don't even know what you're talking about? Anyway, alright, well, imaginary sky daddy, judging, created us in sin so he could judge us and send us to hell if we don't behave what he likes, even though he created us that way. What a fucking dumbass. How fucking dumb. Bro, make better beings next time, and preferably ones that can't rape children. Fucking dumb. Only if there's a God, he's dumb. He fucked up. End of story. Ah, good for you, 40-year-old vegan. Do that shit. Believing in devil shit sounds like a religion. Mr. B. Kings, I've invited you to a debate. Let's talk. I don't know what the fuck you even mean by that. Come talk to me. We'll have a chat. You can tell me why you think your fairy tale is true, and I can tell you why I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Let's do it. You can tell me why you think it's justified to stab animals in the throat because you read it in a 2,000-year-old book, and I'll tell you how insane you are. Let's do it. God sent himself to earth to sacrifice himself to himself. Praise Jesus. Stupid shit. You didn't get an invite? Yeah. What's your DM? DM me right now or give me your email address or something. I'll send you an invite. We do this shit right now. Round 2. Let's go. When did you say what? I don't know what you said. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't understand what you're saying, but you're invited to debate me. Go to my Instagram, James Aspie. I will invite you. We will talk right now. I'm not done yet, but Nikki, please bring that shit. Because here we go again, you know what I'm saying? James, you are one of the reasons I went plant-based. Al B, claps in the chat. You're a legend, Al B. I am so happy to be part of your journey. Hello, wife. Say hi to my beautiful wife, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm not gonna show the stuff here.
Show what stuff? Ain't nothing there. Do you already feel enough or what?
Who is joining our live later?
Join. Me and Nikki are gonna have the best time with you guys.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be so funny. So anyway, thanks, baby. I appreciate you. Is it full?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it or is it full? But you hit it.
I think it's full.
You think it's full? All right. I'm gonna just put a little something in there.
True.
No, I'm gonna put a little something in there. Don't worry about it.
Don't show the camera.
I ain't showing nobody nothing. Don't worry about it. Bye bye. See you soon. What you doing? Yeah, I'm full. But would you please bring me a drink? Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know you forgot. Oh, good. Thanks, baby. Nah, I'm full. And you want to take that as well? The hot sauce? Yeah. Thanks, my love. Mazzy said, hey, Nikki. Oh, everyone's waving. Or was that claps for someone? I'm sure they're waving to you. Anyway, so... Mr. B Kings, DM me, bro. Stop complaining in the chat. Let's have a fucking talk, bro. This is getting us nowhere, you know what I mean? We're misunderstanding each other. I'm sure you're a nice guy. I just want to talk and understand what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. DM me or send me an email. Jimmy Cashby. I'll write it for you. Jimmy Cashby at proton.me. Boom. I couldn't do the at symbol because my keyboard is Portuguese and don't fucking ask. Right vibes will be there. You'll be where? Oh, on the stream? Then you're in for a juicy, juicy treat, right vibes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just have to do a thing where there's a thing over there and I've got to do a thing. Thanks, baby. Mr. B King, stop complaining and DM me or email me and let's chat. Stop crying. My eyes don't get red. Bro, I'm way beyond that phase. I'm in phase, I am weed. Like, I am that shit. It is part of me. Eat plants, smoke plants, exactly.
I am weed.
Are you saying I'm not weed?
You are.
Thank you.
I'm weed too.
You are. You're my little weed plant. Mine turn as red instantly. My wife's don't. Nah. My wife's, I told them, my eyes, I said, don't you fucking turn red. And they're like, okay, sorry, I won't. So I don't have to worry about it. It's bullshit that I can't puff on stream, but can I? I still just don't know for sure, so I'm just erring on the side of caution. Where's Mr. B Kings? Come on, bro. I'm trying to chat with you. I got a link here ready to send you to join the chat. So let's have a little chat. Don't send me a YouTube link about what this thing you said is. Just give me an explanation because I'm not watching a video right now. And don't spam it in the chat either. I fucking hate when people do that. Puff, stop vaping. Huh? Why would I stop vaping? Oi, stop spamming the motherfucking chat. I hate when people do that. It looks stupid. Anyway, where's this guy? Hello, Mr. B Kings. Come be a king on the stream. Come be a king on the stream. Might be a little something something there. I'll write that shit down. It can turn into something one day. Where's my raps? Jimmy Cashby, Rhymes 2020 motherfucking 4. Can't be a king on the stream. Boom. And that is how you write raps, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, Mr. B Kings, blah, 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 blah. Join me on the stream. I don't care to read your comments anymore. If you think I'm dishonest, cool, come and tell me on the stream. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember. There's a million comments here. But I'm willing to debate you. I want to hear all about your perspective on life. So come share it, bro. You're going blah, blah, blah in here. I'm not understanding you. Hello, I don't understand what you're saying. I want to understand what you're saying. I'm giving you an opportunity to join me. We'll have a very friendly chat. All you need is earphones or headphones, and we can do it right now. Let's go. Instead of just keep complaining in the stream that I've misunderstood you. I've misunderstood you. I agree. Let's talk about it, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, just go into the call. People are asking for it, dude. Round 2 of today. If I do another stream after all this, I'm a fucking G. I better get tips. It's not even a maybe. Someone tip. Just kidding. It's always a joke, guys. I'm not telling you you got a tip. I would do this shit anyway, but don't forget, tips are an option. Have I ever considered going straight edge sober? Yes, I did it for 6 years. 6 years. When did I start that? Oh, was it the day of my vow of silence? No, it was the year before. Yeah, when I thought of doing my vows, I had barely done any drugs for a while already. I was working on cruise ships and they drug test you. So before I went on the cruise ships, I went to Bali. I had mushrooms almost every day for 2 weeks because they don't show up in the tests that they do. They're like 7-panel tests. And then I worked on a cruise ship, didn't do any drugs. Smoked weed once. No, I didn't ever do any drugs. Then I came back and did a Vipassana meditation, had the idea to do a year-long vow of silence. I also decided right then, after something I heard in meditation, I will never do drugs again. I'm done. And then I didn't even have a coffee, a tea, a Panadol, a painkiller, weed, crack, like nothing, you know? Mushrooms, absolutely zero drugs for, I believe it was 6 or 7 full years. And then I was like, well, the rest is a really fucking interesting story, but I'm not going to tell it right now because we're busy here. Mr. B King, we're officially calling you out, man. Come debate. Oh shit, Tyler is fucking onto it. Send in cash to make the debate happen. Now people have paid for the debate, Mr. King, Mr. B King. So bold move, Tyler. I gotta respect it. So come on, bro. We're waiting. We just want to have a chat. I'm not going to hurt you. You know, I'm not going to like make you, I'm going to be very nice to you as nice as possible. I just want to know what the fuck, where our differences of opinions lie. All good, you know? No big deal. No big deal. Yes, I've watched Christspiracy. I fucking love it. But I wish Christspiracy, the one I want to see, the version, is dismantling religion once and for all. Maybe I'll create it one day. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm already enough of a target as it is. Pay me. Oh, come on, lol. What a fucking pussy. Okay, you don't want to come on. You're too scared. We get it. We get it. No problem. That sounds like a story to tell one day. I have been straight edge for my whole life. 32 years old. Vegan for 5. Whoa, that's amazing. Please go have some mushrooms. You deserve it. I think it's a shame to miss out on some of the amazing experiences that some of these drugs give us. Weed is great. Absolutely great. Mushrooms, absolutely great. LSD, I think it's fucking great. And other drugs sometimes have their time and their place. And there's others, I'm not going to tell you every single thing I think is good, but some, like alcohol, is extremely toxic, absolutely disgusting. I never drink that shit. I have maybe 1 or 2 beers every year just for that's it. Fuck drinking. That is one of the most destructive drugs ever. You know, so I like it. I think it's interesting to observe reality in different ways, to feel connected to, you know, to the universe in different ways and see interesting things and have interesting thoughts and laugh. And I think it's very healing and therapeutic and beautiful and fun. And if you know, do the right drugs, it's hard to become a proper addict. It's not like you're doing heroin or meth. You know, I'm not saying anybody go do that shit. But yeah, the right place, the right time, the right setting, the right amount. Fuck yeah. Why fuck drinking in your opinion? It's disgusting. You drink, you act like a fuckwit. It's just not fun. You don't remember shit. You're sloppy. The next day, you feel absolutely fucking terrible. And maybe for days. And you are literally destroying your body and doing things that you may seriously regret. And it's just not even a good feeling. It's like, okay. It's like, oh yeah, it's not even that fun at all, you know? Weed, as is an example, or mushrooms. Mushrooms are a better example because it's more of a higher energy, like kind of like alcohol, but alcohol is high energy because you get sloppy, not because it's a stimulant. Mushrooms, you're happy as. Everything's so funny and trippy. You're like, so like, what the fuck? Ah, so funny. You dance, you got energy. If you have more, like this is a low dose of mushrooms. High dose is a whole different story. Anyway, have a really great night. You slowly come down. There's no hangover. And then boom, you're just like so sober and like, whoa, okay, I'm normal now. That was amazing. And then the next day, you just feel better. Like you just had 6 months of therapy. So yeah, that is very different than alcohol. Yeah, it's a story to tell one day, sure. You know, I'll get into it, guys. This is just week 3 or 4 of streaming, you know. I'll pay Mr. B $6.66 USD. If you do donate that to me, Jeffrey, and he does the stream with me now, I will pass that on to him through PayPal or some shit. 666 is evil. Those numbers are evil. It's a fucking bunch of numbers, guys. Calm down. Let's not get all fucking supernatural around here. I'm not saying anything complicated. Maybe if he wasn't on pot, he'd be able to follow. Well, I am on pot, and I can't follow. So why don't you come and school me on stream, bro? I know you're scared, but just be a big boy and fuck it. Do it. Have a life experience. Let's go. Yeah, don't drink, JT. Oh, I'm so against it. Yuck. Fuck that. You deserve better. Stop poisoning yourself, dude. Smoke weed. Smoke weed or vape. Get high on weed. It's never killed anybody. It's got therapeutic benefits. It's the opposite of alcohol. And mushrooms, a little dose of mushrooms, you have the funnest time. There's no hangover. There's no negatives. You are helping your brain. It is a medicine for your brain. Okay. $6.66 has been tipped, and I will send it to you, Mr. B. King. So...
Percent F 0%, 9F%, 92% of percent 20 James.
The fuck's all that? I don't know what all that noise was, but Natisha donated 4 motherfucking 20. And we love when people donate 420. So first things first, appreciate that $6.66 tip. That will go straight to Mr. B. King, who said he wants to be paid for the debate. There you go. You're going to make some money now. And as for Natasha, you're a fucking legend. You're my current stream favorite person right now. La 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 la. Ho ho ho. Alright. Alright, I'm still reading here. We can be so strong for new users. Yeah, you see what I do. I just have one little puff. Boom, I'm good. I used to smoke bong, 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 bong. Like, I just chill on that shit these days. A little bit weed, little puff here, little puff there, no big deal. I'm not suggesting anyone go fucking bang through a gram or something. Kratom, Papi Pear. Speaking my language, I am one of Kratom's biggest fans. I have had some Kratom in my time. Kratom. Whoops, I got so lost in the chat. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Hang on. Whoa. Guy, okay, right vibes. I'm just reading about your bad trip. You got stuck in a lifetime loop. Yeah, that's kind of freaky. You guys, fuck. Remind me to tell you about my last big mushroom trip. Whoa. It was absolutely nuts. It was absolutely... Top V Life is suggesting everybody smash the like button. It's a free way to help the channel a lot. Thanks, bro. Thanks for trying to help the channel. You're a fucking champion. I fucking love ya. So, where's that guy? Sorry, I'm just going through. Look, Alexandru, I will say you are missing out on some of the most interesting, fun life experiences a person can have. And for what reason? You're not going to hurt yourself if you're smart about it. So, you know, why, like, maybe it's time to just let that decision go and see what happens and be careful and be smart and do a lot of reading and education. But it's just my opinion that that's why I was straight edge for 6 years, to see the difference. And I was like, okay, that was good. But I think life is much better with these interesting things. And, you know, they're therapeutic, and they make you, things are fucking, it's interesting shit. Like, look, I blaze every day. Do I seem bad in any way? Or I got a problem? I'm fucking so high energy, loving life, so grateful. I got a lot of cool shit going on in my life. You know, I get what I got to get done. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's not as scary as you think. But also, don't do meth. Any tips on how to overcome alcohol addiction? You are asking the right person. Listen very carefully. I can go into it, but it will be better if you read the book that I read. It is called How to Control Alcohol by Alan Carr. Okay, How to Control Alcohol by Alan Carr. He wrote the world famous book called The Easy Way to Quit Smoking, and that is the easy way to quit smoking. So he used to smoke 40 ciggies a day, 80 ciggies a day sometimes, drink a bottle a day. He's the right man to ask. He quit completely. Okay, Alan Carr, ALLENCARR, How to Control Drinking. You are about to change your life. Read that shit and thank me later. Best to be sober? Okay, if you prefer it, good for you. I ain't a hater of people who want to be sober. I've been there. It's fine. What type of mushrooms do I recommend? Magical ones. Non-alcoholic beer? Gross. Nah. I'd rather a kombucha. When are you getting back out into the ether with some of that good vegan activism? Bro, I've been doing activism all morning. What do you think these interactions with these people are? I'm actively spreading animal rights. That's my activism today. Hundreds or maybe thousands of people will see that conversation, and I did what I could to speak facts and educate and encourage and inspire. That's activism. I'm out there. I'm doing it right now. I also got a lot of raps coming for y'all. And I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. Like, when it comes to street outreach, I'm in Brazil. I don't speak Portuguese. Nobody here speaks English. It's not a very good place for me to go on the street. And what can I do? And I'm happy with what I'm doing. You know, I've gone through hell the last few years. My body's tortured me. I felt like I was dying for a long time. I barely slept for months. I fucking suffered, and I'm just starting to feel better, and I'm still not great. So, like, I'm doing one thing at a time, and I'm streaming. I've done fucking almost 40 hours of streams in the last few weeks. Just boom. First time streaming, 40 hours already. So I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm dragging people out of comment sections into debates. I got a lot of side stuff going on. I'm still posting. I'm getting organized. You know, I'm doing shit, bro. All right? I'm fucking doing what I can, bro. Where'd that fucking guy go? I'm going to have to refund that 660. Okay. Jose Bach. Jitorhe. Welcome to the stream. You finally made it, you legend. I hope you enjoy. Nikki is in the house again? Wait, I ain't seen her. Honestly, someone need to tell me how to do a better chat feature. This thing does not. I just finally figured out something I should have been doing for weeks. That's funny as fuck. Okay. Smoke weed every day. That's good. That's doctor's orders. Dr. Dre's orders. You're funny. Smoking cannabis every day isn't healthy either. For some, cannabis is problematic. I don't think we should recommend any of these substances without cautionary notes. Yeah, cautionary notes. You know, it's not for everybody. That's a cautionary note. It is for most people. And smoking a little bit of weed every day that isn't mixed with tobacco is actually pretty harmless from what the studies show. The studies show that you can smoke about a joint of green weed a day and basically it's negligent. So that's the studies that we've seen. That's what we believe. We don't even smoke a joint each a day. So, you know, a couple of puffs here, a couple of puffs there. Is it perfect? No, it's probably not that good. But, you know, it ain't like smoking cigarettes. And the benefits outweigh the negatives by far. That's why I smoke the shit. So, you know, yeah, like cannabis, for some cannabis is problematic. Yeah, like I'm not going to, you know, sure, for some peanuts are problematic, but I'm going to say peanuts are delicious, guys. You know, I'm not going to be like, but there's some people, like, I'm just saying weeds are fucking generally a good thing. That's why it's getting legalized more and more around the world and why millions and millions and millions of people love it. Mr. B. Kings, you said you would do it for money. Okay. And now, where are you? You're just still in the chat going blah, 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 blah. Let's just chat, you know? I'm sure there's a lot of things we could chat about. It doesn't have to be that one thing. Let's talk about veganism. Let's talk about religion. Jeffrey, keep the 666, James. Jeffrey, do the same thing some other time. Say, I'll donate, and then I'll say, okay, I already got the donation. So it's a pre-donation for the next time that we have this opportunity of someone talking shit. Or not talking shit, whatever you're doing, B Kings, but I still want to chat with you. And you said you would for some money. We have money for you now. Like, you're about to make some money, bro. $6.66. So, fuck, what's the problem? What are you so afraid of? Don't be afraid of me. I'm a very nice guy. Do you work out every day or how often? No, I don't work out every day. Far from it. I work out probably either once or this month I'm very lucky, twice a month at the rave where I dance pretty much non-stop for between 12 and 20 hours usually. So that's a pretty big cardio. And in terms of weights, I just went a month without weight training because I really hurt myself again. But we've been the last 3 days in a row. That's me getting back at the gym. So I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost like fucking 11 kilos since my peak about a year or so ago, which sucks, which is why steroids are fucking good. And I'll be getting back on that shit soon. So keep the donations coming. Let's see how big we can get me. Okay, so Big Chillin', you can see yourself doing what we're doing, but you don't know where to start. Get social media pages, get some of you doing what you do recorded. You know, all you need is a microphone, a lapel mic. Go have a conversation with a random person, or do what I do, turn comment sections into live streams and record it and then post it. And eventually your social media presence will grow. Simple, so simple. So in terms of weights, yeah, I'm on and off. I generally like to do 2 days on, 2 or 3 days on, 1 day off. Dude, you don't need gear. No, I know I don't need gear, but I want gear. I don't need weed either, but I like that shit. Fuck that, all that shit. Shut up, everyone. I didn't know you promoted steroid use. I'm not promoting it. I'm saying that I like it. I'm not saying anybody else should do anything. I'm not saying you should do anything, guys. I'm saying I fucking love steroids. Boom, that's it. And I think you should be really smart if you're going to do something like steroids. You should be very educated on the topic. It's not just about jabbing hormones into your body. It's a serious, serious thing to do. So if you're going to do it, you better be smart about it. Otherwise, you will have some pretty big problems. But yeah. And if you take care of the way you do it, then yeah, I know the risks and I'm willing to take them. Exactly. I fucking keep it real. I'm being legit. What you'll get from me is honesty. James, you look like Lucas Taylor from Terra Nova. Look it up. Who the fuck's this handsome guy you're talking about? Lucas Taylor, Terra Nova. All right, handsome. Let's see. Let me see some shitty images. Really? I don't see it, bro. In this one photo down here, sort of. I think it's a pretty big stretch. People used to say I looked like Steve-O. And they used to say I looked like Vin Diesel. That was when I had just got my head shaved. And they're like, you look like Vin Diesel. Anybody else I look like? Nah, that's about it. Can you explain why they help? Steroids, yeah, they boost your testosterone levels and things about how the nitrogen gets into your protein. Some. I don't know the whole like science behind that part of it, but the bottom line is it helps you grow bigger and stronger. So it's like, yeah, super powerful way to put on mass, be stronger. And for me, that's important because security is important. I don't want to look like somebody that can be fucked with. I got down to 69 kilos when I was fucking at my sickest and on all the opioids and shit. And I didn't feel secure and safe like that. And so, yeah, the world's a crazy place. I want to be strong. I want to be capable. I want to be able. I want to be ready. I want to look, I don't want to be intimidating, but I do want to look like, don't fuck with this guy. And I am that guy. So, yeah, steroids for me, based on like the dosage and how I do it, and I think it's relatively safe. I'm not concerned with the side effects. I'm not concerned with not having babies. That's the fucking bonus. I ain't having babies. Hair loss could happen, but I have a really good head of hair, so I'm not too concerned. I'm on a vegan diet, so in terms of my internal health, the organs and things like that, I think I am one of the greatest candidates ever to do steroids. And I just got my blood tests back, and they were fucking perfect. So, I'll keep monitoring myself, and if anything gets weird, then yeah, I'll change. I don't do heaps of steroids. I do like very low doses, very chill. And I've done 2 cycles in my whole life. I'm 37 years old. Not a big deal. In my opinion, you guys think otherwise. I'm not suggesting. Everybody go do steroids now. But it's good to look strong when people think vegans are weak, vegans are skinny. And then when I can show them I'm a vegan, they're like, yeah, you're on steroids. I'm like, yeah, so are a lot of meat eaters. And you said you couldn't do this as a vegan. I'm vegan. I'm here, So, and vegans just need fucking big dudes, Like, that's what I reckon. It needs everybody, but it also needs a bit of a, like, some solid guys, It needs it. What's wrong with promoting it? Are you not proud of it? If not, why not? Well, steroids are illegal in most countries, and they're dangerous because they can be done wrong. And that's why I wouldn't say, just go do it. Like, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to have to say all the things I just said then, which is like, be very careful if you were even considering it. You need to do like months of reading on it before you even do it. You need to know all the risks. You should probably talk about it with a doctor. You need blood tests. Like, there's a whole spiel. That's why I'm not promoting it. I'm saying I like it, but I'm not here to advocate people do steroids, Like, I'm not advocating people do weed. I'm saying I think it's a good thing to do, personally, and here's my reasons. Mushrooms. Some guy said he's never done mushrooms. I would say that's a good thing to do because it's an interesting experience. But you do you, man. You know what I mean? See the difference? Yeah, I've been to many Anonymous for the Voiceless Cubes. Maybe my wife can record it. I just need a good mic. You don't need a good mic. You need a $50 mic, and you need an iPhone on landscape mode to record it. That's everything you need to be an Anonymous for the Voiceless activist that turns it all online. So easy. Whoops. It shouldn't be illegal. You drop some hemp CBD? Cool, hemp CBD is good. It shortens your life. Yeah, it might shorten your life. It's possible. For not everyone, it will shorten your life. And who knows, in 20 years when that might start being a problem, maybe we'll have better technology and I won't have to worry about it. Or maybe I don't give a fuck about the last few years of my life. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live my best life in my prime. As I get to like 80, I don't know if I'll care about getting to 83 as much as I do living a fucking mad life now. And I do the things that I think lead to me living a mad life now. I do consider the future as well, obviously. But, I make trade-offs for certain experiences. So, are all steroids vegan? I never looked into the topic. I don't know. I know that a lot are, and it's very possible that I've heard of 1 or 2 that are not, but I actually can't remember. Generally, a lot of them are, yes. It's synthetic testosterone, so it's like just made in a lab testosterone. When are you going to show us your blood results? Like, here's the thing with my blood results. I asked the doctor to go through them with me, but he's been busy lately, so I'm waiting. But I don't want to show you guys my address. It's not that I don't trust you, but I trust no one. I got my blood results just the other day, Yo, thanks for subscribing, Stuart. Legend. Yeah, and how to go through it. I guess I could get it up on the screen and go through, but I'm trying to do it with a doctor because it'll just be fun, and we'll be able to do it quick because they're perfect. But yeah, so I don't know when I'll do it. It's on the table for this dude when he's ready to do it with me. I agree, but people say anyone can do stories. I'm trying to be big natural vegan for that reason. Yeah, cool. I respect it. Go for you, bro. Like, I hear where you're coming from. I just also would prefer to get even bigger on steroids. So, you know, but yeah, what you're doing is totally valid. You do you. I did that for 8 years, and now I'm doing a bit of steroids. Whatever. Yeah. Another thing, like, kids ignore this part. Nobody should do steroids before the age of 25. You are causing a lot more damage to your future self if you do that. So, and then, as I said, you know, people have the choice to do what they want to do with their body, but they should be educated on what it means to do those things. Everybody knows that steroids have risks. It's obvious. It's whether you accept the risk and you do what you can to mitigate the risk, and if it's worth it to you. And some people it's not, and that's fucking sweet. I don't think they should, you know. And for me, I'm like, nah, I'm doing it. Fuck it. I weighed it up, and I'm down. Do you recommend a good $50 mic? Nah, I got no idea, man. I got a $50 mic fucking 9 years ago when I got it. Fartboy says daily weed is very good, and Jimmy Cashby has to agree. How many years young am I? I am 37 years young. 37 laps around that big fiery thing. No bad effects from smoking weed every day, according to Fartboy. Doctor has spoken. The off-grid vegan says 25. It seems you just picked a random number. Why not 24 or 26? Because that's what doctors suggest, and I'm not a doctor, so I just go with the evidence that they have found. Why don't you ask them? There's no good age to do steroids. That's the truth. Well, what if somebody has low testosterone? Should they do steroids and do a testosterone replacement therapy? Or there's no good age to do steroids? Maybe you're wrong about this. Maybe you don't know as much about steroids as you think. I need water. I have water. Nikki Cashby, sexy thing. So, as we can see, Mr. B. King is nowhere to be seen. Should I write that down? It rhymed. How old was I when I went vegan, and how old when you started making videos? Okay, I'm 37 now. I went vegan exactly 10 years ago on January 1st. I was 27. I guess I was 27. Yeah, because I stopped eating meat when I was 26. I was 27. The first thing I did was go around Australia in a van, doing a vow of silence, going to factory farms, busting animals out of there, helping at sanctuaries, going to events, while I didn't speak for a whole year. And then halfway around, my van broke down. I cycled across Australia to prove that vegans can be fit and healthy. Then I spoke for the first time on TV after that, in an interview that was seen tens of millions of times. And then people were asking me to fucking go here and go there and give speeches. So it was pretty much 1 year after I started being vegan that I had my first huge viral video of me breaking my year-long vow of silence. It's on my YouTube channel. And yeah, and then I've never put a lot of time into YouTube, to be honest, because I've always traveled for this entire time, going from this speech to that event, to this action, to that slaughterhouse. I've never had an office. I've never had a desktop computer until now. I've always wanted it, but my life just didn't work out that way. So that's why you're seeing me more now. It's like, finally I can do what I've wanted to do this whole time, get my shit organized. That's why all last week what I did was learn how to get all my videos and photos and everything from my phone here, and trying to study how do I schedule posts and and I've got all these restrictions that are stopping me from being able to schedule posts from all the shit I say on Instagram, and like, it was a crazy week. That's why I didn't stream. You think he means there's not an age where it's not affecting health. Well, that's not exactly what he said. But yeah, I agree with that. It affects your health in somehow. And some of the ways it affects your health is good. And some of the ways it affects your health can be bad. Oh, sorry, Tyler. I missed that. Okay, so you've got $6.66 credit in the Jimmy Cashby chat. Thanks, bro, for the success. Congrats on my success in this movement. I appreciate it. I've been through a lot to promote animal rights. You know, it hasn't all been good, but a lot as good has come out of it. And it's my absolute honor, brother. My fucking absolute honor. I once got injected with steroids medically. I'm well aware of its benefits. That's not what you were talking about, though. No need to straw man. Well, you should have been more clear. And just because you got injected with steroids medically once, that doesn't make you well aware of its benefits. That just means someone went jab once and you were like, I've had steroids. But anyway, yeah, I'm not arguing with you. What do you think I'm arguing with you about, bro? I'm not strawmanning you. I'm just, you made a statement. It was obviously wrong. And I corrected you. You said steroids. What did you say? You said there's no good age to do steroids. That's the truth. I don't know what you fucking said anymore. Oh, you said besides the medical exemption. Oh, okay, recreationally. I'm trying to read everything here. It's not deliberate. So, yeah, whatever you say, bro. Cool story. Good for you. I don't care. Whatever. I already gave you lyrics for your so-called raps and you're still desperate for more material from me? What the? Oh, you gave me some lyrics? When? So are you a vegan? Can you just answer me that question? I'm not really sure who I'm talking to here. We may have just had a misunderstanding, Mr. B. Kings. It's very possible I even read something that someone else wrote and thought it was you. I don't know what we're arguing about. That's why I've been trying to get you on stream and find out what the hell happened here. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Maybe he's my friend and I'm insulting him because I'm not sure who the hell he is. Maybe we've been doing a rap song together, it sounds like. What the fuck's going on? Be king to not be seen lyrics. Didn't I already make that lyric? Oh, is that what you're talking about? Where did I write that down? Can't be a king on the stream. Now I want more things to rap about, so come on the stream. You are good at debates. Well done. Josie, thank you. I appreciate it. I do my best. I do my best. To me, it's pretty obvious, so, you know, someone got to do this shit. Would I rather be snowboarding? Yes. But there's a fucking Holocaust going on, so the least we can do is try to, like, convince people why they shouldn't slit throats. What a ridiculous thing we have to do. Is this a fucking joke? Like, what world is this? Get me out of here. Aren't a lot of medicines steroidal? Yeah. But he's talking about not medicinally and just not therapeutically, just for your enjoyment, like, or whatever. It's like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'll do what I want. Did you get my mail with lyrics, James? A few people have sent me lyrics lately. What was it? Where did you send it? Jimmy Cashby or Peace at James Aspie? I will look right this second. Where the fuck's my phone? Oh, it's charging. I'm gonna have to do this thing again. Alright. Nice way to divert. Don't do steroids, people. Be vegan and show these idiots that we don't need steroids to be as strong and stronger. Well, of course you can't be stronger than someone who's on steroids. Like, that's the point of steroids, to go beyond what's possible natty. But yeah, don't do steroids, kids. Whatever. Good message. Good for you, bro. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. They have risks, and if people want to do them, they should do them at their own risk. That's the end of the story. You don't want to take the risk. You don't think it benefits worth it. Okay, we don't care. Mr. B. Kings is just wasting your time. I know, but anyway. You sent to Jimmy Cashby. All right, let me check my Jimmy Cashby email. There it is. Titles, raps, and rhymes. It sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I checked it out. I totally respect your steroid use. I feel the bigger at all costs mentality, but you could easily be big enough. Most people already accuse you of gear for long-term health benefits. People are accusing me of gear for years. Yeah, cool. Long-term health benefits, I'm not concerned. I've already explained and I've thought about this a lot, and I'm doing it in like the safest way possible with the best compounds possible, with blood tests, with everything, occasionally, I'm not like trying to be the world's biggest bodybuilder or anything. It's really not a big deal, guys. And look, I got my own reasons. Like, it's a long story, man, to try to explain this to you. But the way I live my life is very calculated. So, yeah. James, I've been a big fan of yours for quite a while. My partner and I are eating plant-based at home now for about 6 months, 90% plus meals. Advice on keeping up the lifestyle when at family dinners. 90% plus meals. Okay, my brother, my friend, Paige, watch Dominion.com. Spend 2 hours seeing what happens to the animals and take that 90% to 100% for the rest of your life. Because that 10% is you still funding the animal holocaust. Please be vegan. It's what they deserve. It's nothing less is good enough. You can do it easy. You're already doing it 90%. That 10% you're doing is like you're abusing just 10% of children now. Please stop that shit. It's fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I'm really glad you're a fan of mine. Thank you. Thank you for following me along. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm giving you the best honest advice I can give you. I hope you can appreciate that. As for what to do when keeping up the lifestyle at family dinners, well, my wife's family, my family are vegan mostly now, but in Brazil, it's a very big barbecue culture. We go to the family meal, you know, there's just fucking dead bodies everywhere, okay? Now, these are all great people, just very conditioned, and, you know, it's like hectic to be there and smell it. But what I try to do at these places, we always take our own food, or they ask sometimes, what do you want us to make? I'm like, make this is easy. This is a vegan version of what you guys usually make. And people eat it and they're like, yum, oh, this is vegan. Yeah, see, it's so good. Oh, I didn't know vegan food was like this. And then we have something to eat and we can still be with our family and have this time. They know how we feel about animals. I've literally given a speech on the animal holocaust that was translated through Nikki. The first time I met them all, actually, just after we got married, I stood up in front of everybody, gave a whole fucking speech that was translated, and they know how we feel. And we talk about it most times that we go there in different individual conversations, and things start to change. Like, we're doing what we can. What are we supposed to do? So that's what I would encourage you to do, guys. I hope you don't misunderstand where I'm coming from. I do appreciate your transparency and everything you've done and continue to do for the animals. Been following for 10 years now. Keep it up, mate. Yeah, my brother. Hey, all love, man. Thank you so much for following me for 10 years. I probably do misunderstand where you're coming from. I don't exactly know what you're saying. It just seems like you're saying everybody should not do steroids. And I'm saying be aware that steroids have some potential risks. If you're going to do them, take absolute care. Be completely educated on the topic. It would be good to have a coach who knows their shit even way more to be following on the journey with you, as well as a doctor, as well as blood tests. Be smart about it. Don't go all ridiculous on it. Know the risks. And if you still choose to do it, then that's your choice. That's what I'm saying. Brazilian language sounds like Spanish. Yeah, it's very similar. Most people can usually understand each other pretty well, I think, from those different languages. Peace out, Alison. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to look for an email here again. Ooh, who's this? Emailing me about religion. Oh, fuck. What now? Someone's offended. Uh-oh. Fucking hell. What is this shit? What did Jimmy do now? Oh, fuck. Loving these debates. Thanks, Paul, you fucking champion. What is SEC? What is 50 SEC? I don't know where that's from. It is equivalent of $4.66. Well, my man, thanks very much, bro. Where's SEC? What is this shit? You want me to read this fucking thing? You want to read it together? It's a fucking religious guy offended by the shit I've been saying. Do you guys want to hear this funny email I just got? Oh, man. For religious people, I care about you guys. I do. I know you are right. We shouldn't tiptoe into the water. Just dive right in. We really enjoyed it at home, and I'll make it my life outside of the house as well. 10% of abuse is fucked. You're right. We got a fucking new vegan in the house. We got a fucking new vegan in the house. Paige, big claps for Paige in the motherfucking chat. Paige, you're a legend. If you need any more help, join the stream sometime. I stream as much as I can. You're right, 10%'s fucked. Be vegan, then you're consistent. You're like, yeah, help animals. Oh, we shouldn't eat animals, guys, but you eat animals a little bit still. Nobody's going to be inspired by that or influenced by that. You have a purpose in life now. You understand, you get it. So do the right thing. Be against animal slavery. Be against the animal holocaust. And live through example and help. And you will help reduce violence in this world. And that's a fucking big mission to be on. You guys are fucked up. Share screen. Yes, yes, please read. Hell yeah, read it. Please read it. You're too much. Who is this fucking person for the first thing? Well, okay. Alright, I'll show it to you without showing their name. Can I do that? Should I do that? Really good. Really good going and that's sick. Good stuff, Paige. That fucking guys, I love it when you guys clap in the chat for the people that deserve claps in the chat. I love it. You're just so cool. Alright. So, you just want to see the fucking email. The triggered religious person. Okay, I just skimmed through it, so I don't know too much of what's in there. I just saw a few funny parts. Excuse me a moment. See, we're a family. We can share emails together. That's fine. It's just us here. Alright. How do I do this shit? Let me think. Yes. I'm over here now. I'm gonna... Oh no, I'll stay. I'll stay. New corner, guys. Alright. Now... Ever tried to freestyle? I've been freestyling a while. I tried just yesterday. She was so good I should have got paid. Something like that. Is that what we're talking about here? Freestyle rapping or some other shit? Get a meat flake freestyler and challenge him. Big Chillin's got big ideas, bruh. I like that. Alright. Here we go. Again, religion. La 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 la. The things you gotta do. G. Aspie. That's what's up. You get it. Hi, James. What's your favorite veggie? This is the kind of shit I thought we would talk about in live streams, guys. James, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite veggies? But no, everything's always hectic around here. My favorite veggie. Potatoes. That's easy. Potatoes. G for gangster. Fucking exactly. I'm just trying to make sure there ain't no better veggie. Yep. Potatoes. Who disagrees? You got to think about all the ways potatoes can be used. No one's going to disagree with me, I'm sure. He's not insulting Christians. He's insulting your destructive religion. Exactly. Sometimes I do call religions really dumb. I mean, Christians really dumb because they say really dumb things. So I'm like, that's really dumb. And fuck it, who cares? We should make a song called Gangster Vegans. Bro, you need to be in this chat all the time. You got great ideas. Big chillin'. I have a sticker on my car that just says potatoes. That's sick. I have a phrase I like to say a lot. Potatoes is a meal. We can survive on potatoes, exactly. I know a guy, you probably know him too, who ate just potatoes for a year. The year after my vow of silence. It was what inspired him to do it. And he got so much healthier and lost so much weight. Got over his depression and shit. He just ate potatoes. How fucking crazy. Alright, anyway, we got a fucking funny email to read. So Clark Kent, Superman is challenging me now. Superman. You ain't got no fucking chance, Superman. Let's go. Hi, James. I've watched a few of your streams and just want to cut straight to the point. Thank God. I think the way you preach against Christianity is incredibly disrespectful and inconsiderate. I'm sure you do think it's disrespectful and inconsiderate. Especially when there are vegan Christians in your streams and your fan base. Yeah, there are. And that's why I'm honest with them about the delusion of religion. Because I care about these people. I'm assuming you believe in the Big Bang Theory. Keyword theory. No. Why would you assume that? Maybe. Like, it seems like a plausible possibility. And there seems to be a lot of science backing it. But hey, I haven't really looked into it. So I'm pretty agnostic, actually. No, I don't believe in it. As a cause of... I don't not believe in it. I'd lean to maybe yes, because that's what it seems to be the truth. But I don't know. I don't really... How the fuck would I know? As a cause of creation of the universe. But do we know where the gases and such came from? Everything... This is key. Everything has to have a beginning. What about God? What's God's beginning? Who made God? God's dad? God? Who made God's grandfather? Doesn't make sense already. Everything has to have a beginning. So, okay, explain that shit then. But it's something we will never fully comprehend. Exactly, that's why I don't claim to know. But if you're thinking this way, you have to respect the possibility of a God just as much. I respect there's a possibility of a God. That's different from you guys claiming you have God's word. And you tell everyone this is what God wants. You don't know that. And it's fucked up that you think you do. It's delusional. If you're willing to respect the possibility of there being a God, then you definitely should not refer to religious people as being part of a cult. But you're literally in a cult. Nobody likes their beliefs being referred to as a cult. So why do it? Because it is a cult. I don't give a fuck. Animal abusers don't like to be called animal abusers, but you're an animal abuser, so it is what it is. Yeah, you don't like being classified that you're in a cult. Well, let's look up the definition of cult and we'll see if you're in one or not. La 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 la. No, come on, do it. Why aren't you translating? Fine, I'll find the definition somewhere else. Define slaves. Define, what am I defining again? Cult. Cult. A system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure or object. Cult. A relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister. Cult. You guys all have different little groups, all regarded by the rest of us as dumb. A misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing. Sounds exactly like what you do with Jesus. So it's a cult. Thanks for helping me prove that point. I wasn't going to go to those definitions, but seeing how you told me I'm wrong, well, now you know. And you don't like being referred to as a cult. Well, don't get in a cult then, and no one will say you're in a cult. That would be good, wouldn't it? I think you're paying too much attention to the stereotypical religious person who is borderline fanatical. No, I'm saying every single religious person is delusional. If you are religious, it means you believe in things that are part of your religion. You know, you can't just be like, I'm religious, but not believe in your religion. So you're either religious or not. Whether you're fanatical about it is irrelevant. If you consider yourself a religion, it's because you believe certain things that make this religion special, like miracles, that you have no proof of, which is faith-based beliefs. And faith is a very dumb reason to believe in anything, because it's believing in something without evidence. So Yeah, it's not just about some stereotypical group. That is not what the majority are. I think you see a religious person as someone who thinks every choice they make and every word they say is because God told them to and they can or can't. No. When I just think it's silly beliefs about things you can't prove. When that's not really the way. There are people from all walks of life with crazy views. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out there. That's why I also talk about people who think it's fine to abuse and slaughter animals. But that doesn't stop your views from being fucking crazy. Anyway. As a Christian myself, I know countless people who are also religious from different parts of the world who do not talk in perspectives such as the Word of God, etc. People use faith as a guidance for how to be a better person, as a way to ease fear of life after death, as a way to appreciate everything that gives us life, not just us, but animals too. Okay, so are you saying here that some of us just want to believe it feels good for us? Okay, that's different from you saying you have the Word of God and miracles happened and Jesus is coming back. If you're just like, I just like to believe there's a God, good for you. I don't have a problem. Okay, good for you. Makes sense. You would want to believe in a God. Fine. That's the difference from believing your religion is true, factual, evidenced, and, you know, shit's going down. Like, that's a totally different thing what I'm talking about. You just have a bit of faith that hopefully there's something bigger than us in the world. Not, I promise you you're going to hell if you don't repent. That's a very different thing. People use this faith as a guidance for how to be a better person, as a way to ease fear of life after death, as a way to appreciate everything that gives us life, not just us, but animals too. Yeah, it's a delusional way to do it. You can do those things without having make-believe beliefs about fairy tales. But you do you, bro. Religion, just like anything, can be heavily manipulated and twisted. Oh, it is. Everybody has their own interpretation of the Bible, and it is used to create division and have control and cause horrific violence all the time. Mankind has done this with many things, and they also seem to really like raping little boys. But that does not give anyone the right to make the statements you made and deem it justified. I am justifying it word for word right now. If you disagree, come debate me. I would love to any time. To wrap it up, you don't know at all about religion or how the universe started, and neither do I. Okay, so you don't know how it started, so it didn't start by God in 7 days and this and that. Okay, so we don't disagree that we both don't know how it started. Cool. We have different beliefs, but that does not give right for either of us to make condescending mockery that's insensitive to how others feel. I do have the right to do that, actually. I'm allowed to mock and condescend anything, and if you're sensitive about it, that's your problem. That's not my problem. What else? That being said, thank you for everything you have done for animals. My man, appreciate you ending that in a positive. Cheers, Tango. Yeah, man, no worries. Fucking happy to do what I do for the animals. It's very important, just like deprogramming people from religious cults. So, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da. Did you guys enjoy the email? Tiring. Yo, Big Chun, still doing thing here. I'm just reading your comments. Meat Flake point of view. This chat is a cult. Cashby Cartel is 100% Cashby Cartel cult from now on. Fucking, I'm gonna write that shit down. That's a t-shirt. Who would wear a Cashby Cartel cult t-shirt? Let me know. Oh shit. Don't you love when people trying to talk shit to you give you mad ideas to do things that can help you make money? Happens to me so much. I gotta love my haters, fucking seriously. This guy, yeah. Religion is a business. Yeah, a business, and they're very interested in the business of raping little boys. Bend over! Just tipped $3. That's for the comment in the email regarding the Big Bang and consensus. The universe began approximately 14 billion years ago in a hot and dense state. and has expanded cooled since then. And there's a link to a Nobel. I'll check this thing out right here. And you've sent me a link, so let's have a little look. What you got for me? Press release. Let's look at this together, shall we? What the fuck is Jimmy Cash be looking at here? Yes, you can appreciate life without taking her and slaving it. Thanks for the tip, bend over, you champion. Cashby cult. What did I say it was before that? It was the Cashby cartel. Cashby cult is even more fucking gangster. Hang on a second. I have homies trying to get me reading shit. What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is all this shit? Alright, I'm gonna read that shit later. Alright, yeah, you buy one, Max Louise? Well, you were here during the birth of it, and it's only fair that I make one especially for you. Bart Simpson tipped? What does that mean? Did I get another tip just then? Bend over. Amanda hug and kiss. Funny as. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to read. Oh, it's pretty short. Do I read this? I'm kind of tired. And I'm going to do a huge stream later. Maybe I'm going to postpone that shit to tomorrow now. How long have I been streaming for? How long? Where's the... 2 hours? Is that... It feels like fucking 3 hours. Alright. Not that I'm not having the best time ever with you guys. But because he's like, yeah, I'm down to debate. I was at the gym, so we race home. Haven't even had a shower. Sit down, fucking try to sort it out because he told me he only had an hour. That's why I was eating on stream just then. Alright, so I hope you guys read that. I actually can't be bothered to read it anymore. No offense. I'm gonna keep it as a tab. I'll read it some other time. Yeah, homies, boom. I'm gonna fucking bounce. I'm gonna chill, relax, get organized for my stream that's happening not too long from now. That other dude didn't want to debate. What a bitch. Stop talking shit. Or debate, you know. As for earlier debate, dude, it was a shit show, let's be honest. But it was something, and he'll think about it, and yeah, we'll go from there. Who knows? Sometimes they work out really well, like that debate with that dude from London the other day. And sometimes they're fucking like that. But whatever. We entertained ourselves. So, everybody who was in the chat, much love, much respect. Thank you very much. And everybody who tipped, you generous, supportive, beautiful fucking champions. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Champions, talk to you later. Oh, and off-grid vegan, all love, dude, all love. Don't worry about all that shit. I always keep it real. No worries about that.